What's going on today, fam? So today I'm gonna be doing an oil change and tranny fluid flush on my 03, 04 EP3 Type R. So what we're gonna be running is Rotella 5W40, and the K20 holds about 5 to 5.5 quarts. For the transmission, we'll be running Honda MTF, and the tranny holds 2 quarts of that. And for the oil filter, we got a Honda S2000 filter, because this is the best filter for the K series, bar none. So let's get into it. We'll start with the oil change first. All right, and so the first thing you want to do is take off your oil cap and pull your dipstick, because this will help your oil drain faster. While it's over here with my bro Q Diddy. Q Diddy, say hello. Hi. Yeah, so for the actual drain plug itself, it's on the back side of the oil pan. It's a 17 millimeter bolt. And so once you break it, and you should just be able to loosen it with your hand, but you want to be careful though, because the oil will come out and the oil will be hot.
I'm gonna drop the lug in.
She's a draining, and that oil is definitely nice and black. It's had its use, but don't see any foreign material coming out, so that's always a good sign. So we'll just let that drain.
I don't know how I did it.
All right, y'all, so we got the oil all drained, so now we're gonna put it back in the drain plug, and we got a new copper washer for it. As you see, it should come with your oil filter. If not, then you could reuse your old one, but don't recommend it. So what you're gonna do is, just gonna screw that bad boy back in right there. Hoop. You're gonna get it hand tight, and then you're gonna take your torque wrench if you got it, and you're gonna torque this down to 26 foot-pounds. And then you can commit to taking out your oil filter, which is right there on the back side of the engine block.
All right, so you got your torque wrench, you got it already set to 26. You said 26 foot-pounds?
26 foot-pound hoop.
Once you get that click, that's it. I like to do a double check. Boom.
So that's good to go. On to the oil. We got our Honda S2000 oil filter here, right? So when you go to replace your oil filter, you always want to fill it up at least halfway with your new oil, just so when you start your engine, it's not running on no oil pressure, and you don't have that temporary like loss of oil as it builds up oil pressure. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna fill up this bad boy about halfway. Oop. Quick tip, never pour like this, always pour sideways. You can get a better control on the fluid. Then you want to let it settle back down. And we should be good. So, and then before you start, then you want to take a little dip of that oil, put it around the O-ring so everything is gravy and you get a good seal on that bad boy right there. And you're good to install. And when you got your oil filter right, and you go to reinstall it, so you just want to get it hand tight and snug. It doesn't have to be torqued on there super hard. Just get it good on that bad boy. So you should feel it catch the grooves. Eventually, any day now. There she is. Yeah, so she's on the groove now, and then I'm just gonna get her nice and snug. And she is snug. So, and then when you go and fill up your car with oil, right, and you just want to come back and check and make sure that there's no leaks from the oil filter or anything like that. Let's fill it up with oil. All right, y'all, got our handy dandy oil right here. And we're gonna go ahead and fill up the old K20.
Remember, sideways, guys.
Keep it sideways, man. You don't want to make a big old mess. You got to clean up. You smelling oil burning. Technique, man. That comes from years of experience. And spilling oil and then finally figure out the right way to do it.
And from SpongeBob. Technique.
All right. We don't want to overfill her up, so I'm gonna let that oil settle down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check it and make sure that she's in between the two lines on the dipstick right here. You want it somewhere between there, preferably on the higher end, just for better protection of the engine, especially if you drive yours hard. But we're gonna finish on that, then we'll start it up, and if there are no leaks, we are done with our oil change. Got the oil filter back reinstalled, you know, all the oil filled up, everything plugged in, so we're just checking for leaks now. Let's see. As you can see, there's no oil right there, that's a good sign. Looking at the oil filter, no leak there. Well, oil is all good, no leaks, none of that stuff. So this oil change was a success. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. But as always, like and subscribe. The next video will be how to change your transmission fluid. So make sure if you're doing your tranny flush also to check that video out. I'm out.